Hello again. Today I'm going to show you how to make cheetah prints with Ranger's Adirondack alcohol inks, and we're going to make this cute little purse card that can be given to a teen or a tween as a birthday card, or can even be used as a gift card holder. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing we need to do is cut out our card. So what I did was I used this Colossal purse template. And once you have your card cut out, you're ready to begin. Okay, to make our cheetah print background, we need some Ranger Adirondack alcohol ink, and I'm using raspberry, which is a new color. There's now 12 new brights and lights in the alcohol ink line. And then I'm using pitch black, the ink applicator tool with a piece of felt attached, and then some cut and dry foam cut to a square of like 1.5 by 1.5. And this is a two-step process, and the first thing we're going to do is make our background color. And I'm going to use the raspberry, and I'm going to just put a lot of ink right on the applicator tool like so. And I'm going to colorize the whole background this bright raspberry color. And once the whole background is colored, you want to make sure it's dry. So I'm just going to heat it with the heat tool just to ensure that it's dry. It does dry pretty quickly. Okay. Once it's dry, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cut and dry foam, and then we're going to make little dots just like a cheetah has, like cheetah spots. And one thing you want to remember, you want to make some small dots and bigger dots, and your ink is going to wick out a little bit, so start with the smaller dot, and then it's going to get bigger once you apply it to the paper. So you want to just make sure your whole square is filled with dots. And then what you want to do is, since we're going to make the print on this whole card, we want to start in the middle and then work our way on the outsides. So you're just going to press down and then start in the middle, and you're going to be moving it around so you get different patterns. And then once you go down the middle, you can go to the sides and stamp off the page here. And then it looks like that. And then there you go, you have your cheetah spots, just as simple as that. And now we're ready to finish up our card. Okay, to finish off our card, what you need to do is cut another purse out of plain cardstock, and this is going to be used as a liner inside the card because, as you can see, some of the ink seeps through a little bit, so this is why we want to put a liner on the inside. And what I did was I cut off the handles because we're going to glue down a little black piece, and we're going to tuck it underneath the liner when we glue it down. So you need a tape runner, and I'm going to start by gluing down the handle, and I'm putting the glue right on the card itself. And then I'm going to stick that on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on my liner. And stick that on there. So, and then you're going to fold it up so that the card meets the top of the handles. And then if you need to trim it, you can trim it down at this point. And then the next thing you're going to do is fold down the flap. And we're going to add our little black piece. So we're going to glue that down. Like so. Okay, now that all our pieces are glued in place, we're going to decorate the rest of the card. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to add sticky back Velcro dots as a closure for the card. So I'm just going to stick both of these together and put it on the inside of my card on the flap here, like so. And then just stick it down, close the card and stick it down. And then next I have this piece of rhinestone trim that I'm going to glue down on the handle. And to do that I'm going to use some glossy accents. And I'm just going to dot a little bit on the back of the trim. Probably like every other bead. Okay, and once you glue down your rhinestone trim, it looks like this. And then I'm going to add these flowers that I glue dotted together, and there's a little shiny button on there. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add our ribbon to the top. And this is just a plain piece of white ribbon, and I'm going to colorize it so that it matches our purse. And to do that, you'll notice it has glitter on it, so I'm going to put it on the wrong side of the ribbon so that the part where the glitter is glued on is facing on the craft sheet. And then I'm going to get our raspberry alcohol ink again, and I'm going to put some ink onto the felt. You can use the same one we used before, and you're just going to colorize your ribbon, just like so. And then you'll see that the glitter really sticks out, and now it's going to match our purse. And then I'm just going to give this a second to dry. You can heat it with the heat tool to do that. Okay, and so once your ribbon is dry, you're going to tie it onto the handle of your purse just by tying a little knot. Like so. And then you can go ahead and trim this off a little bit by cutting on a diagonal. And there you go, you have a cute little flirty purse. And I also wanted to show you, you can use different color alcohol inks for your background. I made this purse that I used stream alcohol ink, and then I just put a, this is just a charm that I glued as my clasp. And then I used butterscotch as the background, and I used a cute little coat stamp, and I made this card. So you can do so many things. So I hope you give this technique a try, and remember, a crafty day keeps the stress away, and we'll see you next time.